Okay, I'm gonna make a brief video. An attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, primarily inattentive. Okay, so this is why ADHD is not in your head. Okay, this is going to be a video so that you can fucking understand that although you're gonna have to make trade-offs with medication, you need to realize you're gonna be dealing with situations that I'm fucking dealing with constantly, like this. Okay, so think about this for a moment. So I just found out I purchased a vehicle for $3,000 or $3,200. Okay, plus depreciation value. You pay depreciation, which is 20% of what you purchased, so the vehicle loses more value. Okay, so the fucking stupid ass who sold the vehicle, the mechanic, didn't test if whether the Cadillac converter had went out or not, right? So I don't know for sure, and if the Cadillac converter is not good anymore. But the point being here is if it is, that's a $500 fix. Even if I do it myself, it'll be about a couple hundred, give or take. Okay, so it's important to realize that part. The next part it's important to realize is that when you go unmedicated, you're going to pay this thing called the ADHD tax. Okay, you're going to have stupid shit that's going to kick you in the fucking ass, and you're going to pay the consequences of this. Okay, so you're going to have to fucking pay for this. Like, so this is what I call suboptimal decision making. Okay, and this makes sense as to why this is happening. Suboptimal decision making just simply means that you're not making optimal decisions relative to your long-term interest. Okay, so if I came to Idaho, I came to Moscow, I'm paying out-of-state tuition, I'm paying all these extra periphery costs, okay, and I'm getting next to no compensation for it. I'm getting nothing. Okay, I'm losing money on my car. I explained in another video that my roommate, I didn't background check him like a fucking idiot, right? That cost me another $2,000. There's no way I can get my money back unless I take him to court. Okay, and then my Vista bill, I should have paid that back. I didn't know why I didn't pay it back, right? Now I had to pay a $285 disconnection fee, and they were being little fucking hard asses about it. Okay, so this is what you have to keep in mind. Don't pick a major out of interest. Pick something of practicality, or you're going to end up in my situation, okay? You don't want to end up like this. Even someone of my functioning, this shit still happens to. Of my functioning. I have studied this disorder inside and out, rainbow left to right, and I still have stupid shit that keeps happening, okay? And fucking it's not going to end well for you in the long run. Sure, it feels good to go a couple days off, but you're gonna end up eating the repercussions of your fucking stupid impulsivity and lack of long-term foresight. This is what's going to fucking handicap you. Sure, yes, I could have improved upon this. I'm not saying you're not able to improve, but you're going to fucking smash your face in. Okay, you're gonna fuck yourself in the long run. You're going to fuck yourself. This is why ADD, primarily inattentive, is not something that's in your head. It's not, okay? Like, in all my videos, you hear me discussing all these stupid problems that keep happening, okay? These are things I'm not doing on purpose, okay? I'm not doing it on purpose. It's happening as a result of suboptimal decision making that I'm not keeping account of, okay? So you need to keep this in mind, because you're gonna have hidden shit like the fucking stupid Cadillac converter and suboptimal gas mileage that's costing me more money on top of what I already had. Okay, all these things are happening to me because they're coming into the present. I should have already had this shit done a long time ago. Okay, so understand the consequences of ADD. These are not light, trivial mistakes. Even coming to Idaho, I lost thousands of dollars. Thousands. Okay? Nothing you can tell me will ever change the fact that I lost thousands of dollars. Nothing you say will change that. Okay? Fucking, when I lost my summer conference assistant position, I lost $2,500 because of some stupid bitch. Okay? It's $2,500 I don't get back because I shouldn't have taken a position that I was bad at. Okay? So, I'm emphasizing to people with ADHD, primarily inattentive, that what you're dealing with here, the kid you have on your fucking back wants to destroy everything in its path. It doesn't care. It only cares about one thing. It cares about instant gratification. And that's the consequence, okay? Now here, if I laid out to you all the costs that I've had to pay because of this. I'm going to go down through a list, and I'm going to be very exhaustive right now so you can understand how destructive this thing really is, okay? So, for example, I picked up a gaming addiction when I was 15 because I didn't think it was real, and then I wasted 2.5 years of my life, 2 years of my life that I will never get back, okay? As a result of losing those 2 years, I will be 2 years to 3 years delayed on my degree, okay? I should have finished the degree significantly earlier, okay? And then by extension, after I had finally gotten into school, I went through 7 to 8 different jobs. All the motherfuckers I was bad at doing, okay, all the positions I was bad at doing, and it taxed my executive function. So I went through 8 different positions and impulsively spent the money. Okay, now it doesn't matter if I could have fixed it or not, I still lost those positions. That was potential income I could have had. And then on top of that, I picked a sub-fucking optimal major, okay, that gives me no compensation for the amount of time I invested into it. You can read books on political science, okay? This is free knowledge. It's a fucking waste of your time, okay? So then I picked a suboptimal major, and then when I came to Idaho, I lost my license and got it suspended and didn't get the insurance and picked up a fucking piece of shit roommate who couldn't hold down a motherfucking job, okay? All those things I wasn't even aware of, and I just fucked myself, okay? Shooting myself in the foot, involuntarily speaking. Okay, so when all that shit happened, I have to pay the consequences for it, okay? And then on top of that, it cost me having to transfer to another university where I ended up getting interim suspended from my own fucking university, even though I gave so much to that university, okay? Interim suspension. All I did was yell at the person because she was fucking pissing me off. That's nothing, okay? But it caused an interim suspension, and then that caused me to delay my degree another 4 or 5 months, and then I had to do an out-of-state decision making. So as you can see, my suboptimal decision making is everywhere. I'm making suboptimal decisions left and right, all over the place. And then if we factor in the apartment that I got, if we factor in that apartment, it makes no sense for me to get that apartment because I didn't factor in the electric cost for the fucking stupid apartment. The apartment was not $625, it was actually $700, okay? Plus, I was buying an apartment that was beyond my means to afford. Think about that. That's only some of the things that I've had to go through because of this fucking bullshit, okay? Now, if we want to go ahead and factor in relationships and things I've lost, I could go into that too. It's a long list. And all these things, I'm not doing it on purpose, okay? So, I'm emphasizing with people with ADHD permanently inattentive, you need to understand that there's only so many times you can fuck up. There's only so many times you can keep fucking up where the privileged fucking neurotypical monkeys are able to do with ease what you are struggling to do. Think about that. They are fucking privileged. Nothing you can say will ever change that. They're fucking privileged motherfuckers, okay? This is like, if I was neurotypical, I wouldn't have any of these issues. Not one single issue of these would be fucking happening. So I encourage you to think about this and understand the long-term side effects of ADHD permanently inattentive. The next thing you should realize about this is that, here, one second. The next thing you should realize about it is that with ADHD permanently inattentive, a lot of your mistakes will not appear. They will appear as if they are hidden. It won't be immediate to you. You won't be able to see it. This is what keeps happening to me. I'm not seeing the mistakes until because I didn't do an in-depth decision. I did a superficial decision. If you don't do an in-depth decision, then you're going to cost yourself more money, okay? Now let's go into a couple other things that ADHD has cost me and will cost you too if you play with this. I keep telling people that ADHD permanently inattentive, it's not a game. It's not something you can play around with. It's something that could fuck your credit up. It's something that can render you homeless. It's something that can render you suboptimal at 95% of the job market. Okay, this is not a trivial thing. It's something that could render you separate from neurotypical privileged fuckers. okay? Because you're incapable of connecting with them. So I really emphasize understanding how severe this can be. This is all I have for you, YouTube.